Hi everyone, I'm Daniel, 33. I need your perspective on the worst family dinner of my life and whether I was wrong to choose my wife over keeping the peace. I've been married to Arisa for 5 years now. She's from Thailand, came to the US for grad school at 22 years old. Smart, independent, kind. The kind of person who remembers your birthday, brings soup when you're sick, and lights up every room she enters. Here's what most people don't know about Arisa. She built her own career from scratch. Software engineer at a major tech company. Earns $140,000 a year. More than me, actually. I'm a teacher making $65K. She's never asked me for money. Never needed financial support. Never asked for anything but love and respect. My parents have never accepted her, not once in 5 years. It started before we were even engaged. Little comments here and there. She's very exotic. Are you sure about this? What do you really know about her family? Then it escalated. Whispered conversations. They thought I couldn't hear. He's being used. She just wants citizenship. This won't last. Sometimes they said it right to her face. At our wedding reception, my aunt asked Arisa, "So when do you get your green card?" Arisa smiled politely and changed the subject. I wanted to throw my aunt out. I've defended Arisa countless times. Told them the truth about who she is, her education, her career, her character, how she sends money to her parents in Bangkok, how she could have married anyone she wanted. It never sticks. They nod, pretend to understand, then go right back to their assumptions. Last weekend was our 5-year anniversary. My parents invited us for dinner to celebrate. I was hesitant. Arisa said we should go. Maybe they're finally ready to accept me. God, I wish I'd trusted my instincts. We arrive at their house around 6 p.m. The dining room table set with their good china. My brother Mark and his wife Sarah are there. My dad's sister Janet and her husband. At first, things seem okay. Polite conversation about work, weather, the neighborhood. Arisa brings homemade Thai spring rolls. Everyone compliments them. Maybe this time will be different, I think. We're halfway through the main course when it happens. My dad puts down his fork, gets that smirk on his face. The one that means trouble is coming. He looks directly at Arisa. So now that it's been 5 years, do you get to keep your green card? The table goes quiet. That awful, heavy silence where everyone stops chewing. Arisa's face goes pale. Her hand freezes halfway to her water glass. Before I can process what just happened, my mom chimes in. Yeah. No need to be on your best behavior anymore, right? She actually laughs like it's the funniest thing she's ever said. My aunt Janet giggles. My brother looks at his plate. His wife shifts uncomfortably. The room tilts. My chest burns with white-hot anger. This isn't just ignorance. This is cruelty. Calculated, deliberate humiliation. Stop, I say. My voice sounds strange. Too loud. Too sharp. That's not funny. Dad doubles down. Of course he does. Oh, come on, Daniel. It's just a joke. You can't blame us for wondering. Wondering what? Whether this whole thing is about love or just getting that visa. My mom nods like he's said something perfectly reasonable. We're just looking out for you, honey. I look at Arisa. She's staring at her untouched food, her hands folded in her lap. The way she sits when she's trying not to cry. That's it. I'm done. Done pretending this is normal family banter. Done letting them humiliate my wife. Done choosing their comfort over her dignity. I stand up. Chair scrapes against the floor. Everyone looks at me. Arisa, I say. We're leaving. Dad's face flushes red. Daniel, sit down. Don't be so sensitive. Sensitive? You just accused my wife of being a gold digger at our anniversary dinner. We didn't accuse. Yes, you did. You've been doing it for 5 years. And I'm done. I help Arisa with her coat. Her hands are shaking. Mom tries to intervene. Don't make a scene. We can talk about this later. No. I say. We're done talking. You've shown us exactly who you are. We walk out. Leave the spring rolls. Leave the anniversary cake Mom had ordered. Leave the whole toxic mess behind us. In the car, Arisa is silent. I can hear her breathing. Careful, controlled breaths. The kind you take when you're trying not to fall apart. After 10 minutes, she whispers. Do they really think that about me? After all this time? It breaks me. Actually breaks me. Because I know the answer. Yes, they do. Despite everything she's accomplished, despite 5 years of kindness and patience, despite never asking for anything, they still see her as a stereotype, a foreign woman who trapped their son. It doesn't matter what they think, I tell her. I know who you are. She nods, but I can tell she's hurt, deeply hurt, in a way that might never fully heal. My phone starts buzzing. 20 minutes later. Dad, you embarrassed us. In front of the whole family. Mom, that was uncalled for. We were just having fun. My brother Mark. Dude, you should have just let it go. Dealt with it privately later. Now everyone's upset. Janet, your parents love you. They're just protective. Then the group text. With extended family. Daniel stormed out of dinner over nothing. Poor John and Susan. That Thai girl has changed him. I want to scream. Over the next few days, the pressure builds. More calls, more texts. Everyone telling me I overreacted. That I should apologize. That family is family. That I embarrassed my parents. Not one person mentions what they said to Arisa. Not one person acknowledges the hurt they caused. My parents refuse to apologize. It was just a joke. If she can't handle family teasing, maybe she's too sensitive. We're not racist. We just call it like we see it. I don't regret walking out. Not for a second. I'd do it again tomorrow. My wife deserved defending. She deserved someone standing up for her. But the aftermath is brutal. Family relationships potentially destroyed. Holidays will be complicated now. Future kids might not know their grandparents. My brother thinks I should have handled it differently. You could have confronted them privately later. Avoided the big scene. Maybe he's right. Maybe there was a better way. A more diplomatic approach that wouldn't have blown up the whole family. But here's what I keep coming back to. How many times should I have let them humiliate my wife? How many jokes should she have endured? How many private conversations would it have taken? I've been trying the diplomatic route for 5 years. It didn't work. They kept pushing because there were never real consequences. Arisa has been patient and kind and gracious for 5 entire years. She's earned better than that. She's earned a husband who will stand up when it matters. So tell me, am I the asshole for walking out of that dinner? For choosing my wife's dignity over family peace? Should I have stayed, smiled, and addressed it privately later? Or is there a point where silence becomes complicity? Because right now, I'm questioning everything. Was I protecting my wife, or was I just making everything worse?